Consciousness, that elusive spark of human existence, has long fascinated and provoked the minds of the greatest thinkers. Aristotle, one of the fathers of Western philosophy, said, "Knowing oneself, we know the universe and the gods." These words form the foundation of our fascination with consciousness, the key to understanding both ourselves and the world around us. Reflections on consciousness take us through different epochs and cultures, showing the richness and diversity of perspectives. René Descartes, with his famous cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, emphasized the importance of consciousness as the basis of existence. His words have become a cornerstone for modern philosophy and science, paving the way for a deeper understanding of the nature of the human mind. In the contemporary era, scientists like Antonio Damasio highlight the complexity of consciousness, stating, "We are not thinking machines that feel, we are feeling machines that think." These words challenge the simple division between mind and body, suggesting that consciousness is something more complex and comprehensive. This film will take you on a journey through the diverse landscapes of consciousness, from ancient philosophers through pioneers of psychology to the latest discoveries in neurology and artificial intelligence. Each chapter unveils another layer of understanding of what it means to be conscious and how this consciousness shapes our lives, decisions, and our perception of reality. In this journey, we will discover that consciousness is not only a mystery to be solved, but also an unending source of inspiration and wonder. The journey through the history of understanding consciousness begins in antiquity. Plato and Aristotle, giants of philosophical thought, were among the first to ponder the nature of consciousness. Plato, in his famous Allegory of the Cave, suggested that our consciousness is limited to the perception of the shadows of reality. Aristotle, on the other hand, treated consciousness more empirically as sensory and cognitive experience. In the Enlightenment era, interest in consciousness grew even more. René Descartes, with his famous statement, "Cogito ergo sum," I think, therefore I am, emphasized the importance of conscious thinking as proof of existence. However, his approach to consciousness was dualistic, separating the mind from the body, which became a starting point for many further debates. A breakthrough occurred in the 19th century when psychology began to form as a separate scientific discipline. Sigmund Freud, with his theory of the unconscious, revolutionized thinking about consciousness. Freud argued that many of our actions and thoughts are driven by unconscious processes, often rooted in early childhood. Carl Gustav Jung, a student of Freud, expanded this theory, introducing the concept of the collective unconscious and archetypes. These early approaches to consciousness were a milestone in understanding the human mind. They laid the foundation on which contemporary psychology and philosophy could build, leading to ever newer discoveries and theories. These discussions and theories have shaped our current understanding of consciousness, which continues to evolve and provoke further research and reflection. Contemporary psychology approaches consciousness from various perspectives, creating a complex picture of how we understand and experience our inner reality. From behavioral theories through cognitive to psychodynamic, each contributes uniquely to our understanding of consciousness. The behaviorist approach to consciousness focuses on observable behaviors, disregarding internal thought processes as unverifiable. B.F. Skinner, a leading proponent of behaviorism, argued that consciousness is merely a product of conditioning and responses to external stimuli. On the other hand, cognitive psychology brought a revolution in understanding consciousness. Researchers like Jean Piaget and Ulrich Neisser focused on cognitive processes such as thinking, memory, and perception. This perspective emphasizes that consciousness results from complex mental processes that enable us to interpret and understand our surroundings. In the realm of psychodynamic psychology, Freud's successors, like Carl Jung, continued to explore the unconscious aspects of consciousness. Jung introduced concepts like archetypes and the collective unconscious, which have had a significant impact on understanding deeper universal patterns in human experience. Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize laureate, proposed a model of consciousness based on two systems of thinking: fast, intuitive, and slow, rational. His work highlights how different aspects of our consciousness can influence decision-making and reality assessment. All these approaches to consciousness demonstrate how multidimensional and complicated this concept is. Each theory contributes something valuable to understanding how we think, feel, and act. Studying consciousness in psychology not only helps us understand ourselves, but also opens the door to better comprehending others, which is crucial in our society and everyday life. Philosophy has long been engaged with the problem of consciousness, striving to understand its nature and place in human experience. From ancient times to the present, various thinkers have contributed significant thoughts to this discussion. Beginning with Descartes and his cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, philosophers took on the challenge of understanding consciousness as something more than just a thought process. Descartes positioned consciousness as a central point of existence, while separating it from the material world. In the modern era, Immanuel Kant expanded the understanding of consciousness, arguing that our experience of reality is shaped by the way we perceive and understand the world. Kant claimed that we cannot have direct access to reality as such, but only to the way it is perceived by our mind. In the 20th century, phenomenology, led by Edmund Husserl, brought a new perspective on consciousness, emphasizing direct experience and perception as key aspects of human existence. Husserl argued that consciousness is not something separate from the world, but is always consciousness of something, highlighting its intentional nature. Contemporary philosophical debates continue to be lively and dynamic. David Chalmers, known for introducing the concept of the hard problem of consciousness, emphasizes how difficult it is to explain why and how physiological processes lead to subjective experiences. Meanwhile, Daniel Dennett, with his theory of consciousness as narrative, argues that consciousness is less mysterious than it might seem, being more a collection of narratives created by our brain. These are just a few examples from the rich philosophical tradition that continues to explore the mystery of consciousness. Through such studies, philosophy not only provides us with a deeper understanding of the human mind, but also helps shape the way we approach key ethical and existential issues in our lives. The role of consciousness in our daily lives is significant and multidimensional. Consciousness influences everything from our daily decisions, interactions with others, to our overall well-being and mental health. The first aspect where consciousness plays a key role is in decision-making. Every day we make hundreds of choices, from simple ones like choosing what to have for breakfast to complex ones like professional or personal decisions. Consciousness allows us to analyze options, predict consequences, and choose what we believe is best. Another important aspect is self-regulation and emotional control. Being conscious of our emotions and the ways we express them is crucial for healthy interpersonal relationships and overall well-being. Being aware of our emotional states allows for better management of reactions and avoidance of impulsive behaviors. Consciousness also plays a vital role in our mental health. Mindfulness and meditation, which focus on consciously experiencing the present moment, have shown benefits in reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. These practices teach us how to be more aware of our thoughts and emotions, leading to better self-understanding and mental health. In education and work, consciousness is essential for effective learning and creativity. Being aware of different learning strategies, thinking styles, and problem-solving methods can significantly improve work and learning efficiency. Consciousness plays a fundamental role in our lives. By understanding and developing consciousness, we can improve the quality of our decisions, relationships, mental health, and overall well-being. Consciousness is not just a philosophical or psychological construct, but a practical tool that can help us lead better daily lives. The latest research on consciousness opens new horizons in our understanding of this complex phenomenon. Scientists from various fields, from neurology to artificial intelligence, contribute to the evolving knowledge about the functioning of consciousness. In the field of neurology, studies on brain connections and neuronal activity are providing more and more information about the physiological basis of consciousness. For example, the work of Antonio Damasio points to how emotions and the body affect conscious processes. His research shows that consciousness is not merely a product of brain activity, but a result of complex interactions between the brain, body, and environment. Another important direction of research is the exploration of consciousness in the context of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Researchers are trying to understand whether machines can achieve a level of consciousness comparable to humans, leading to fascinating discussions about the nature of consciousness and the ethics of artificial intelligence. Psychology also contributes to the study of consciousness. Experiments on perception, attention, and memory help understand how conscious processes are organized and how they function under various conditions, including stress and fatigue. In the field of medicine, research into altered states of consciousness, such as comas or minimally conscious states, is providing new insights into the limits and capabilities of consciousness. These studies have immense theoretical and practical significance, aiding in the treatment and care of patients in these states. The latest research on consciousness opens new perspectives and sheds light on many previously misunderstood aspects of this phenomenon. An interdisciplinary approach, combining neurology, psychology, artificial intelligence, and other fields, is key to a deeper understanding of consciousness and its role in human life. Consciousness, that elusive and fascinating feature of human experience, remains one of the greatest challenges for both scientists and philosophers. Our journey through history, psychology, philosophy, and everyday life shows that understanding consciousness is key to a deeper knowledge of human nature and potential. One of the most intriguing aspects of contemporary research on consciousness is the role of artificial intelligence. The exploration of the possibility that machines might achieve some level of consciousness opens new ethical and philosophical questions. Can a machine experience consciousness in a way similar to humans? What implications would this have for our understanding of the mind? These are questions that will shape future research and debates on consciousness. But that is a topic for another episode. Our journey through the world of consciousness proves that it is not a static subject, but a dynamic and evolving area of research that continually provokes new questions and seeks new answers. The knowledge we have today about consciousness is like a lighthouse, illuminating some areas while leaving others in the dark. Consciousness is not only a central element of human experience, but also a key area of research that has the potential to uncover new horizons in science, philosophy, and technology, continuing to explore the mysteries of consciousness with the involvement of artificial intelligence and other tools, promises not only new understanding of ourselves, but also the possibility of transforming our world in ways that previously seemed impossible. Thank you for watching our video. We hope that your journey through the fascinating world of consciousness was as inspiring for you as it was for us. If you want to discover more mysteries of the mind and science, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. In upcoming episodes, we will continue to explore the extraordinary aspects of human experience. So leave a like if you're looking forward to more, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video. See.